And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Frank, the 6th here at Banff Springs a good little hole, isn't it?
It is very tempting, very easy to sort of just stand up there and wail away with the driver and get caught. This is a generous fairway. You could hit any club down there and you're not going to have a problem with a second shot. So it's just trying to find a yardage that you're comfortable with.
Up with the big boys now, Frank.
Well, we saw that previous tee shot go 310. This one's further.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. Came to the putt, excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, little change in the attitude right now. When you've let one go, you've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important that this one goes in.
They'll take it. That's a par. Well, Frank, how about this hole? 602 yards, a par 5. Although I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. It's 602 yards these days for a long hitter.
What are you saying? It's a drive in a 7-iron?
That's a mid-range par 5.
Well, yeah, 2 woods. The longer hitters will definitely get at home there, especially in good conditions. But bunker down the left, avoid that, carry that, and then we can think about the second shot.
Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot. Pretty far from the hole, but still on the green, and that's never too bad. This is a long putt. Really, the key is the speed. If it drops, that's a bonus. Always 2 components to the long lag putt, the speed, number 1, and then the read. And missed out on that second part. Frank well off the pace, but the true professionals, they keep digging, trying to get better. Now to hole number 8. It's another par 3 with some water. Frank, only 150 yards. This is the shortest hole in the golf course.
But distance control is still very important here. If you can get the right distance, you could perhaps aim 10 or 15 feet left of the flag. You're only going to have a 10 or 15-foot putt. So just think of that. Water on the right there. Maybe just aim a little further to the left. You can still make birdie. Safely on deck.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Now this for birdie, came away with par in the previous round. You get the sense now with that birdie that our young star, so explosive, is setting himself up for a big weekend run. Now to hole number 9, 501 yards. It's a par 5.
Yeah, we finished with the third par 5 on the front 9. You're just going to come through those sort of shoot of marvelous trees that define this fairway. Just avoid the right side. Something down the left side is going to open up the second shot.
Good contact, good result. Wow, he moved that a long way right in the fairway. Frank, this is just a pleasure to watch. A player hitting on all cylinders at the top of his game.
Notice it's just flowing too. There's not a lot of deep analysis going through his mind. Just one step in front of the other. If your swing's there, you don't have to find it. If your putting stroke's there, you don't have to find it. Just let it happen.
Appears to be tracking well. This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday and a chance for another one today. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. This for another birdie on this hole on the week. Well, the time is now to start making birdies, and there we go. One on the board and suddenly inside the top 20.
Yeah, nothing to be ashamed of in that, but really, you've got to be aggressive from here on in.
EA Sports is proud to present today's PGA Tour coverage. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the Alberta Classic. Into the tall cabbage, that ball is swallowed up. This requires a lot of speed through the ball. And he's made the green. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Been a little too much of that, Frank, just sort of ho-hum pars. So off the long par 3/10, we are at the 11th hole, 417-yard par 4, Frank.
It looks like a straightaway par 4, Rich, but if anything, the hole actually bends to the left, and you really want to follow that natural contour of that. Just sort of draw it off those bunkers on the right, or just simply carry it over the ones on the left. But ideally, down the left side, it avoids that pine tree that's further down.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. Let's see if he does it here.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Just has the feel today. Here at the 12th, par 4, 442 yards. Frank, what's ahead?
This one's called Big Boat. Hole's certainly a lot longer than the 10th hole, which is Little Boat. It's gone for a little extra.
That is massive off the tee.
Meters, yards, I don't care how you measure that. That's got to be what? 300 meters, 325 yards, something like that. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Just a pure strike, a perfect result. He'll have a good look at birdie now. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Just continuing to play some really good golf. 8 under par for the championship. Well, Frank, here's another pretty long par 3, the 13th here at Banff Springs, 225 yards. What's the right play?
Well, unless they have that flag all the way in the back, that first 2/3 of the green is just like a nice big circle. You hit it anywhere on that, you're going to have a putt of some 20, 25 feet maximum for birdie.